Hello, everyone. I'm Ryan, also known as the Mind Player.
I'm Cassie.
I'm Tim.
I'm Cameron.
And we are
Twilight Enigma.
I messed that up.
All right, today we are going to talk about the Cleric. In this video, we want to talk about why would you play a Cleric? A little bit about what they do, and not necessarily all of their mechanics, but just how do you play a Cleric? Why would you play a Cleric? What's special about a Cleric? And also why I really hate the new Cleric. So,
Got a little bit of beef today.
I got a little bit of beef.
Ryan is bitter
All
about
right.
the new Cleric.
I'm a little bitter. Yeah, me and all my paladin boys.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, so
Just because they're better than you.
wow.
Wow.
You know we're starting a new campaign soon, right?
He's going to be the DM again.
Yeah, you watch out.
Watch what you say.
Yeah.
So the Cleric is somebody who wields divine magic from a god of some sort within the D&D multiverse, whether that is a very good and benevolent character or more like a less benevolent character, like Zeus. You know what? Honestly, if you look into Greek mythology, Hades probably has one of the most level heads of all of the Greek gods.
Oh, yeah.
He's like the god of the underworld.
The Greek gods got up to some interesting things.
Yeah. But anyways, so the Cleric wields this power to fight undead, to heal their party, to buff individuals, and they're really powerful. They're a full spellcasting class, so they get all the way up to 9th level spells. But they also have the ability to be very martially adept.
Yeah.
More so than they should be in this new edition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as offense goes.
Yeah. So like the basics of a Cleric is you get your spells and you get what's called a channel divinity, which allows you to channel your divine power in a special way. And you pick your subclass, which is kind of like the route you take, whether you're more of a healer or more of a damage dealer. But my biggest beef with the newest thing
We're getting right to it.
Yeah, we're getting right into
perfect.
it. Is level 1 Divine Order. Okay? In the past, the Paladin was your martial class. They were your heavy hitter of the divine classes because they're very similar to a Cleric. In fact, I think this new edition kind of blurs the lines a little bit between a Paladin and a Cleric. So level 1 Divine Order, you can choose one that gives you just kind of extra spells and stuff. Or you could choose Protector, which means you gain proficiency in martial weapons and training with heavy armor. So now you are a full spellcaster who can wear the armor and wield the weapons of a paladin and a fighter and a barbarian. And I was like, what? That's insane. And if it was only that, I'd be okay with it. I'd live with that.
Right.
But if you go a little bit further, at level 7, they get something called Blessed Strikes, which is when you attack, you get to add 1d8 necrotic or radiant damage, which is totally something that it has always been the Paladin's thing, right? And I don't know, could the Cleric do that in the old edition?
I don't know. Yeah,
Rabbit.
We could check.
I need to know. I should have looked this up before, but for me, that was always a Paladin thing. The Paladin gets extra damage the higher they get because they need to keep up with the spellcaster, right?
I'm inclined to say no, but I haven't played a lot of Clerics.
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely
New
not.
ability.
Okay.
Absolutely not. So they literally just gained one of the things the Paladin gets. But then it gets even crazier than that. Because
There's
guess
more.
what? There's more. At level 14, they get improved Blessed Strikes. Are you ready for this? Now they do an extra d8. So now they get 2 d8 more damage. You are a Cleric who can cast 9th level spells now.
Yeah.
And you can wield your martial weapon, so you could literally carry a battle axe rolling a d12 and roll 2d8 extra radiant damage on your hits and cast a 9th level fireball on your next turn. Contrast that with the paladin, which we're not there yet, but the paladin doesn't get that. I was looking at them, I was like, oh, so do they get extra strikes and all that? But no.
They get, was it this?
They get radiant strikes.
Yeah.
Level 14, it takes 1d8 extra radiant damage.
Oh yeah, level 11, yeah.
Level 11. They don't even get it as soon as the cleric gets it. And paladins only cast up to 5th level spells.
Yeah. I mean...
And they can't even divine strike twice on a turn anymore either.
Paladins do get the extra attack and clerics don't. But still, it does feel like a strange addition to a cleric to start giving them a bunch of bonuses to like their hits.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's not really... I don't know. Typically in the past, that's not really been the purpose of a cleric.
No. They're more of the spells and
unless you
stay
want to
back.
go like war domain, and then there was special abilities that you had to make you more competent in battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let's do some like fake math here. You're a paladin. Let's say level 14, so that you're at the same place as the cleric gets their second d8. You are rolling 1d8, let's say with your longsword, because that's usually what a paladin carries. Like that's just your default. So you get 2d8 damage and you can attack twice. And on one of those you can divine strike. So you get some burst damage, but it burns your bonus action. Right? So 2d8 and 2d8 plus should you burn your bonus action and a spell slot. You have to burn a spell slot too. The cleric does 3d8. They only attack once. But they're doing 3d8. They're 1d8 less than you. And then on the next turn... Oh, well,
they'd have a bonus.
Yeah, they also have a bonus action now. Yeah. And it's like, okay, they don't put out as much damage on that turn, but then they cast a 9th level fireball, 20-foot radius. Yeah, so 40 feet ball of flame that does... How much is a 9th level fireball? Like 15 d6s or something? Just like insane amount of damage, and everything in it gets hit. Whether they dodge it or not, unless, you're a rogue. But
yeah.
Not as the bonus action, though, right? That's not what you're saying.
No.
You mean
they
like
would,
next
they
turn.
would have
still
to
do
use that on their next turn, because
Gotcha.
it would take a magic action to do it.
Yeah.
But essentially, they've just said, okay, paladins, you suck now. And clerics, you can do everything the paladin did and more.
It does feel like an insult to injury thing, because they already decreased the paladin, and then on top of that, they're like, yeah, let's give the cleric some more to make them even better in combat. So it's like, yeah, like you said, the blurring of the lines between paladin and cleric is definitely evident in the new edition.
So, just to be clear, your beef with the clerics is that they're good?
Yes.
Okay.
It's that they're good at the expense of the paladins. No, the reason is because in my idea...
This is the clerics versus paladins video?
Why would you play a paladin anymore?
Because
why
you're
would
you and you like paladins.
I like them.
I do still think there's some things that the paladin gets that does make them more better at combat, like just martial combat than the cleric. But I do take the point, because in the old edition there was a clearer distinction between cleric and paladin. And so when you were being a cleric in the old edition, it was like, okay, I'm like the holy support class.
Yeah.
But if you're the paladin, I'm the holy warrior. I'm a knight. I'm gonna smash things and do damage. And that wasn't really what you were getting into with cleric.
Yeah.
But now they've sort of blurred that a bit.
Yeah. Well,
So I take the point. Yeah, I get it.
In our other videos we've already done with the barbarian and the bard, it's like, this is what a barbarian and a bard are. But with this, I'm just like, I don't know, what do you want to do? Do you want to be a holy spellcaster who destroys undead, or do you want to be a tank that runs around and beats people over the head and can also cast? Like you can do it all now.
Yeah.
You don't even need to be a paladin, because the cleric just does it all. So there you go. That's the end of the video. Be a cleric. Screw the paladin.
No.
It's like that phrase, others being added upon does not take away from you. But it's like, this is maybe the only instance where that's not true from what I'm gathering.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with 5e. I've never played it. So I don't know what it used to be like, but...
Paladin mains, get in the comments.
Please.
Are you mad about this?
Please.
We want to know.
Are you mad about others being added upon?
Yeah.
I think if I was
After
going
you've
to...
lost so much.
Well,
Seriously.
if I'm going to play, I'm going to play a cleric. I'm not going to play a paladin, because I can hit just as hard as a paladin. And what?
And have
True
access to
Strike now
magic.
is better too?
Yeah, True Strike's better.
So you cast True Strike, and you're hitting as hard as a paladin who's doing a Divine Smite. Granted, if you miss on your attack, that's the end of your turn. So There's
That's
that.
true. And it's just one off with a
Paladin gets one more chance.
Yeah.
But still. Anyways, clerics. Oh boy. We'll get into who the clerics are good for after we break down these subclasses.
Yeah. We can at least get into some flavor here about
Yes.
the different paths you have in the class.
So let's talk about the life domain.
Sure, yeah. I'll talk about the life domain. Life domain is like the classic cleric. These are clerics that tap into like positive energy and are masters of healing. So a lot of people, when they think cleric, think of healer. Life domain is, I think, without a doubt, probably the best healing class in the game. If you go life domain cleric, that's where it's at for healing.
They're the
tools.
doctors, except these doctors carry a big stick too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they're tanky doctors. They're battle medics, basically. So yeah, they're good at keeping the party alive. They got really reliable healing. They've got a lot of abilities to do like clutch saves, like spells that can stop people from making death saves and things like that. Lots of good, powerful support magic. They're really good at undoing damage, stabilizing bad situations, and making the group feel safe to like push forward. So they can give you a real good boost in battle to kind of like, after everyone's been destroyed, to be like, okay, let's have another go at it.
Yep.
Clerics are good for giving that boost.
Yep.
So if you like protecting others, playing a support role, this one is really built to heal and buff allies, so it's really good for that. You'll be doing more of that probably than fighting. Just be aware of that. I'll go through a few of the abilities they have really briefly.
Well, just as a side note,
Yeah.
the clerics have very few subclass abilities. Like, what was it? The bard had 6 or... Oh,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, I did not mean to do that.
That's okay.
I almost said 6 or 7.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Anyways, the cleric only has like level 3, level 6, and level 17. That's the only thing.
Yeah,
but
but
then
at
their
level
domain
3,
spells are 3, 5, 7, 9.
that's right.
Oh,
And they get multiple
Yeah.
things at level 3.
That's true.
Yeah. So I'll go over some of the life domain ones. I mean, the first one is when you restore hit points to a creature using a spell, you do more healing than normal. So
Yeah.
you get an extra 2 plus the spell slot level that you use. So a little bit of extra healing on top of whatever you're already doing, which is nice. Then you've got all the different cleric domains come with their own sort of list of spells that get granted to you, so you always have them prepared. Not surprisingly, all the ones in the life domain are like healing and buffing related, so things that let you give temporary hit points, things that help you boost allies' abilities to do things, restore health, get rid of status things on them, like there's the restoration spells, death ward, things like that to stop your allies from going down.
Revivify.
Yeah, Revivify, classic. So yeah, those are the things you'd expect with the spells that they get. There's also Preserve Life.
I saw this great joke the other day where it's like, your rogue, he stole from the king, so he's got the death penalty. Like, he has to be hung? Yeah, all right, kill him. And they're like, what? Okay, whatever. So they hang the rogue, and he's like, I cast Revivify. He paid his sentence, let's go.
Yeah, right. Yes, the cleric is definitely there for that in the party. Yeah. Another thing you get is that I think this is a channel divinity option with this one. It's called Preserve Life. When allies are bloodied, so half health or lower, you can take a channel divinity to how many hit points is it? 5 times your cleric level. You can divvy that HP to as many people as you want.
That's pretty good.
5 times. So that's a nice little healing boost you can do for an action. Level 6, you get something called Blessed Healer. This affects the healing spells you cast. They now heal you as well. So after you cast a spell with a slot that heals somebody, you get HP equal to 2 plus the spell slot's level. So when you're helping your allies, you're getting a little bit yourself too, which is awesome. Keeps you alive longer to keep healing them longer.
Yeah.
Really nice. The last thing you get, the top level one, is the level 17 ability. When you normally roll more dice to restore hit points, you don't roll those dice for the healing. Instead, you use the highest number possible for each die.
Okay.
So you
Nice.
max out your healing at level 17. You don't roll dice for any healing spells. You always get maximum. So like if you're doing 2d6 healing for a spell, you would just get 12 healing.
Just immediately.
Just immediately. You don't have to roll.
That's
it's just
insane.
maximum on this. So that's that's why they're such good healers. You got to get pretty high level to get that, but it's an insane ability.
Yeah.
And then my examples, which I will try to have one for every video. two examples this time. The first one is if Samwise Gamgee had to choose a D&D class, I think he would maybe choose this.
Yes.
He's the positive energy support, keep people going sort of a guy.
Are you inspired by this picture?
Maybe a little. Yeah. He's got kind of the right smile there.
Yeah.
And then a video game example would maybe be like Mercy from Overwatch.
Yeah.
She's just like the full-on healing, very positive, there to help you out sort of a person. So.
And she carries a big stick.
Yep, she carries a big stick.
Anyways.
Yeah.
See,
Oh, okay.
I wanted to be able to come up with an example for everyone, but I was like, I have no clue. I have no clue. I read through the light domain to talk about that one, and I don't know.
Yeah, that one.
How about we talk about the
But
light
let's talk
domain?
about it, and you tell me examples.
I do think that one would be harder, to be fair. So.
Yeah, so the light domain embodies light in every sense of the word. So light as in literal brightness, light as in knowledge or truth or like seeing clearly, as well as like for kind of an attack element, fire.
Yes,
So
that's true as well.
yeah, they are all about light. They're associated with the gods of truth, vigilance, beauty, insight, and renewal. Yeah.
The ones who are identified with the sun or as charioteers who guide the sun across the sky.
Yeah.
Very on brand. Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Light in every sense of the word. So unlike the life one where it's all just healing, like healing, the spells that you get in light domain that are like inherently gained are a little mixture of fires. There's like burning hands, scorching ray, and then visibility in a sense with the fairy fire. That one I believe makes your enemies like glow to you. So you can kind of like tell where they are easily. And then see invisibility is another one that you get at that third level as soon as you become part of the subclass. And then 5th level, you get fireball. That's a very well-known spell.
If you want to be the cleric that
Really?
gets
I've never heard of
fireball,
it. Never
this
heard
is
of
the
it.
way. Yeah.
That's a spell. I think that's the first spell I ever knew. That's the first thing I ever knew about D&D. is fireball. As well as daylight, which brightness. And then level 7, you get arcane eye, which is another seeing one, and wall of fire. And number 9, you get flame strike and scrying, which is another seeing one. So like a good mixture between fire attacks, brightness and light in the literal sense, and
Some interesting
seeing and
utility
vision.
stuff too.
And you can, I really like, I think it's the 3rd level one. When they're making an attack roll, you can impose a disadvantage by flashing them with a light.
Ooh.
So you like distracted.
That's nice. Yeah.
Like, oh no, you don't.
Got your flashlight out. And
I think it's more like those. Have you ever seen the like 400,000 lumens?
Yeah. Pretty much. You cause a light to flare before they roll, before it hits or misses, to cause that disadvantage. And you can use that feature the number of times equal to your wisdom modifier, minimum of once, and then you get that back at the end of a long rest.
Oh, that's not bad.
Also at level 3, you gain the radiance of dawn, so you can emit light that dispels even magical darkness.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Really?
And each creature that you choose in that area has to make a Constitution saving throw, or else take radiant damage equal to 2d10. And is it just me, or does 2d10 at level 3 feel like a lot for damage?
It's decent. I would say it's decent. It's
'Kay.
not a lot, but it's
But like for level 3,
How many
there's not
times
many that
you
you
get
get
to
that
use
much
it?
damage. As a magic
as a
action.
magic action. Oh, you have to expend your channel divinity.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay,
So-
there you go.
Yeah,
Yes.
you do have limited uses.
Yeah.
then, I
Yeah,
think.
okay.
Yeah.
If it was unlimited, that would be a lot.
That would be insane.
Yeah.
And then the warding flare for level 3 improves at level 6. The warding flare was the like imposing disadvantage. Now you can get it back when you finish a short rest.
Okay.
As well, you can give, in addition, whenever you use warding flare, you can give the target of the triggering attack a number of temporary hit points equal to 2d6.
Oh, that's nice,
so
too.
like if someone was attacking you, Tim, and then I boom, and then you also cause them to have disadvantage on their attack on you and raise your
health.
health.
That's a really nice targeted way to help someone who's struggling.
Yeah.
I like
actually,
that. It's a nice little ability. Yeah.
Yeah. And then level 17, Corona of Light. You can cause yourself to emit an aura of sunlight that lasts for 1 minute or until you dismiss it. Bright light for 60 feet, dim light for an additional 30 feet. Your enemies in the bright light have disadvantage. I just picture everyone just being like, I can't see anything.
That's a lot of light for D&D.
And yeah, again, you can use that equal to your wisdom modifier. Get it back at the end of a long rest.
Is that what Sauron did in that deleted scene of Lord of the Rings?
Oh, right. Maybe. Yeah.
No. Okay,
Getting
so why
Galadriel
would you?
vibes.
Yeah, well, yeah, Galadriel too.
Yeah.
She kind of, or Gandalf when he shows up.
That's right.
Again, spoiler alert, he survives.
I haven't finished this.
Yeah,
show.
Right. Cameron hasn't.
Too bad.
Please shame
I
Cameron in the comments
It's
for
been
not
25 years.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
why would you play a light domain?
I-
I personally think you'd play it if you want to be like the really like out boisterous kind of cleric.
It almost feels like angelic
Yeah.
to me, you know, like
In a scary way.
biblically accurate. Angelic. Maybe with less eyes, but you know, like the kind of knowledge that you shouldn't necessarily have as like a human, like that you can see things and you know things and you can see invisibility and you can like cast fire and you're super bright and I don't know, it kind of feels like an angel to me, but I couldn't think of like a specific character that
this
it
one's hard.
represents.
This one would be hard to think of a specific.
Yeah.
Mercy. No, just kidding.
Maybe. But
Play Overwatch.
She has angel wings.
she does.
There you
Okay.
go.
Okay. So that's interesting.
Yeah, to me, still the main selling point of that one is the cleric that gets fireballs.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Fire.
A cleric with fireball is always a good thing.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than roasting 1,000 zombies with fireball.
Seriously.
Let's talk trickery.
Yeah, let's take a total twist.
Yeah,
Different
completely
Trickery
different
domain.
direction now.
Very different.
Yeah.
So level 3, Blessing of the Trickster, they can choose either themselves or a willing creature to get advantage on stealth checks. So right away, trickery domain clerics are like sneaking around all over the place or helping their party sneak around. And then they also get invoke duplicity, which is like the hallmark of this subclass. So as a bonus action, they can use a channel divinity to create a perfect duplicate of themselves. And then with that duplicate
Just themselves?
of themselves.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So that's what's going on in this
So
picture.
yeah, with that duplicate, you can actually cast spells as if they originate from the location of
yes.
your duplicate
Okay.
instead of from your location.
Oh, that's cool.
And you can also use them to distract. So I believe that just gives disadvantage. You have advantage when you're attacking creatures that can see both you and your duplicate.
Oh, that's nice.
Because they're not sure which one's actually you, so they can be a little bit surprised when you come attack.
Where's the spell coming from?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then also you can just use a bonus action to move your duplicate wherever you want on your turn. Well, I mean 30 feet.
Okay.
Not wherever ever.
Oh boy, wow.
Up to 30 feet. They also get the trickery domain spells, which are a lot of just mischief involved here. So like charm person, disguise self, invisibility, pass without a trace. You're hiding places, you're messing with people's minds, you're having basically a lot of fun.
Well, yeah, level 9, dominate person and
yeah.
modify memory.
Those are good spells.
Those are pretty good spells.
Yeah.
Yes. And then at level 6, you get a little bonus to your little invoke duplicity thing. You can use a bonus action. Anytime that you're using a bonus action to move, you can teleport and swap places with your duplicates.
Oh, that's nice.
So you can actually have like a little getaway.
Pop
Make it like
around.
really impossible for them to know which one it is.
And just keep bouncing back and forth between you and your double all the time, which is super fun.
Whoa.
And then level 17 gets even better with your Invoke Duplicity. You get shared distraction, so now your allies can also have advantage against creatures who see both you and your illusion.
Wow.
And then healing illusion, which I don't know, this bit feels a little bit random, but when your illusion ends, somebody gets a number of hit points equal to your cleric level back in health.
Oh.
So you can like
Yeah.
when your duplicate like dies or dissipates or whatever, you can just like turn that energy into something useful and heal.
Yeah, I kind of feel
Okay.
like they
I could
just
see it
wanted
play out,
something
yeah,
else
like
to
that.
throw in there. I don't feel like it really fits.
It is
but
a little weird.
a little bit of healing boost in there.
Can enemies get rid of that duplicate? Does it have like hit points? Or?
I don't believe it does. It doesn't actually occupy the space at all. It doesn't
Okay.
have any form. It just looks like it's there.
Okay, so like if an enemy was confused and like the DM gave it a roll to figure out which one to attack, it would like attack it once and be like, oh, that wasn't the right one. It feels like there should be rules for that.
and
you know?
then you switch, and then it
Yeah, and then it confuses it again.
Rules as written, it kind of feels like they should still be able to know who to attack, but that doesn't, I don't know, make a lot
But
of
then
sense.
they're also giving advantage.
DM's
but-
discretion.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, but here's the thing. So if I were a DM and I were running this, which I usually am a DM, and I probably will be running against
You're
this. So the fact that you can teleport, where is it? Where's the teleportation
It's
part?
Dimension door?
Level 6. Level 6. So when that part happens, if I would have them attack one at random. If it's the wrong one, they're going to go after the other one. But when you teleport, because they swap, don't they?
Yeah.
You don't just teleport and take its space. You swap.
Yeah, well, like, you do
They both look the
teleport.
same, but suddenly you're the other
all,
one.
yeah.
You're there and your image is where you were. Well, yeah, I wouldn't have the monster know when you teleport.
Yeah,
So
that
then it
makes
swings
sense.
and it misses again. It's like, what the heck? And so it runs over this way. And
Yeah.
oh, you teleport.
Yeah.
So that's
you could
how I would
really
run it.
confuse them.
Yeah.
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 That makes sense.
And they're like, they're all illusions.
So
Yeah.
it gives you a chance to get, to not take hits because the monster will waste an attack on your illusion. At least that's how I would run it.
Yeah,
That's how I
similar probably
picture
to
it.
how I would do it too.
Okay.
So, but that sounds very like Fey coded, that subclass.
Yeah.
Yes. I think it would go really well with rogues. Rogues and these clerics would get along really well.
Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, and a little bit more of a party where you're doing a lot of
Heist.
sneaking about heist stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be probably a good fit for it.
Yeah.
For sure.
I love how the image is like this. I don't know. She looks like maybe 12-year-old girl.
Yeah.
But she's
Yeah.
like wearing a
She's just
breastplate.
like, I'm gonna mess with you. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Is there a character we could connect to that one?
The first thing you were talking about reminded me of a scene I saw from Spider-Man, but man, it's been so long since I've seen Spider-Man, so I can't even remember which bad guy it is. Green Goblin, maybe? I don't know. But anyway, there's one scene where he's talking to Spider-Man, and then his spidey senses, like the bad guy's here, his spidey senses, and then he like stops the bad guy who's actually over here.
Mysterio.
Mysterio, there we go.
Yes, yeah.
I'm like, I don't remember, but it kind of reminds me of that, except for he's invisible in his other.
Yeah.
But like it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
kind of that same like trickery of like, am I here? Am I there? I don't know.
Yeah. It's the whole illusion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so play it if you want to trick people and
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
frustrate
this.
your DM.
Yeah, this could be a frustrating cleric to play. Like if you wanted to be like the happy-go-lucky cleric that's just like super mouthy and annoys all the enemies, this would probably be a pretty good
That
one.
would be really fun.
Yeah.
It could be really fun to multi-class it with a rogue as well. A rogue
Yeah.
that can
Bard.
just like have
Yeah,
a
rogue or a bard. Yeah.
teleportation. Yeah, bard would be fun alongside it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the war domain cleric.
Oh, this sounds a lot less fun.
It is because it just takes over the paladin.
And of course, you're going to be speaking about
I
that.
will be speaking about it and hopefully inspiring people to not play it. No, okay. War domain. Inspire Valor, smite foes. That's its thing, right? I always say we're not going to get into mechanics, and then we totally get into the weeds with mechanics.
We do
It's
sometimes,
D&D, right? Guided Strike, level 3. When your creature within 30 feet misses an attack roll, you can use your Channel Divinity to get a +10 bonus to maybe hit it.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep, so it's like, oh, you missed. Well, I'm going to add 10. Does it hit? Most likely, yes, especially at things you're fighting at level 3, unless your DM is really mean.
Okay, that was a Channel Divinity, yeah.
That was
Yeah.
a Channel Divinity. Yep. And then War Domain spells are like Guiding Bolt, Shield of Faith, Magic Weapon, Spiritual Weapon,
nice.
right? Fire Shield, Hold Monster, and Steel Wind Strike. I don't even know what that is. I do not know Steel Wind Strike. Sorry, I should look it up. But yeah, so a lot of kind of warlike things. I think it's more melee centric because they didn't get Fireball.
Yeah.
And then War Priest, when you make an attack with a weapon or an unarmed strike, you can use a bonus action to make another attack.
Okay.
Yeah, so you could attack twice. So you know how we were saying you can't attack twice as a cleric?
No, you can't.
Wrong.
With the War Priest.
That-
or War
yep.
Domain.
War Priest, War Domain, as a bonus action, you can make one attack with a weapon or an unarmed strike. And you can use it equal to your wisdom modifier.
Okay, so it has limited use.
Yes, but still.
But still, yeah.
Short rest, boom, you get them all back. And then also, you can use Channel Divinity to gain Shield of Faith or Spiritual Weapon rather than spending a spell slot.
Oh, wow, okay.
And that's at level 6. And then you also, at level 17, you ready for this? Gain resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
What?
Okay.
Now we're taking some for Barbarian, too.
Yeah.
So you and the Paladin walk up, and the Paladin's going down because you're taking half damage. Yeah, sure, you don't have as many hit dice, but you're still taking half damage. You're hitting as hard as the Paladin. You're bonus actioning to hit a second time, and you're casting spells as needed. Oh, you've got me down through all my resistances down to low health, and the Paladin's on the ground. Mass healing word. Now let's keep going.
As you wander about in your heavy armor.
I know! Carrying a battle axe because you have traded martial weapons. Don't play Paladin. Play a War Domain Cleric. Yeah.
I have the Steel Wind Strike for you if you want it.
Oh, yeah. What's
yes,
the
please.
Steel
What
Wind
is
So it
Strike?
says it's a 5th level, just one action to cast, works within 30 feet, instantaneous. You flourish the weapon used in the casting and then vanish to strike like the wind. Choose up to 5 creatures you can see within range. Make a melee spell attack against each target. On a hit, the target takes 6d10 force damage. You then teleport to an unoccupied space you see within 5 feet of one of those targets. So
Sorry,
basically,
what?
you just have your sword, and then you like disappear, and your sword like, and then you
That's
appear
very
again
cool.
Oh,
at the end.
Okay.
That is so cool.
Why would I Divine Smite? Why would
When you
does
can
it
use
does
that.
it increase at higher levels? Does the damage increase?
I
Cast
don't
it higher.
think
Doesn't
so.
look like it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. You could still spend higher spell slots to do this.
That's a good spell.
Yeah. And guess what's a level 5 spell?
Yeah.
What's the highest that a paladin can do? Divine Smite at 5th level.
Yeah.
Like
And one and
five
Yeah,
creatures.
5 creatures, 6d10 each.
Yeah.
That's
And the
That is so
Divine
much
Smite of a
damage.
paladin is, are you ready for this? So level 14 paladin is going to 1d8 for his sword,
yeah.
1d8 for his extra like special level 14
Yeah.
radiant
the
stuff.
Radiant stuff. Yeah, plus a
Then-
strength thing.
2 for a level 1 Divine Smite.
Plus 1.
Level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. That's 8d8. Not 6d10 on 5. That's 8d8 on 1
On one
versus
creature.
68 on
Yeah.
10. Or 5.
5.
60
Yeah.
10 on
Yeah,
that.
60-10 on 5.
Yeah.
Like, that is insane.
Yeah.
I am sorry, Paladins. I am crying with you. I weep. My eyes water my pillow at night.
Well, maybe when we go through the Paladin and in that
Maybe.
video, we'll find some stuff that's a silver lining. But it sounds
I
like
doubt it.
you should give the War Cleric a try.
Anyways, so there you go. That's a cleric. play a cleric if you want extreme spellcasting abilities and also the ability to smack things really hard.
Yeah, and good survivability as well.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
You are Gandalf and Gimli if they had a child.
With a bit of Sam thrown in there.
Right. Well, with that, I hope you all enjoy that. Next time, we're going to talk about the druid. I expect
like
that
druids,
to be
yeah.
a lot of fun.
Excellent.
Thanks, everyone.
See you later.
You're so salty.
Yeah.